Hi, my name is Junaid Khatib and we are back with our Study in Europe series. Today, we'll be talking about a country that is known for its happiness quotient and its vibe, and that is Denmark. Starting with the climate, Denmark gets temperate climate. So what this means is you will have slightly warm summers and little cold and windy winters, but nothing too extreme. So you can say that when you stay there as a student, you will have great climate round the year. Now, coming to the education system, Denmark has always been known for very innovative and creative programs. In fact, Copenhagen is one of those cities which is home to a lot of innovative universities. So if you are someone who wants to get into innovative programs or if you want to get into creative programs, Denmark is a wonderful country to be in. Most of the courses in Denmark are conducted in English language. So if you can speak, read and write English, or maybe if you're an Indian student, going to Denmark will be very easy for you as you are not going to face too many language barriers when you go there and join the university as a student. Coming to the tuition fees. See, Denmark is one of those countries which is not very expensive in terms of the tuition fees. For the courses, generally you will find your tuition fee starting somewhere around 6 to 7,000 euros, going up to say 18,000 euros a year, which obviously varies depending on the city that you are in, the course that you have enrolled for. Also, do not forget that most universities will offer some scholarships to the students, but then that is always subject to your profile and the time when you are applying and the availability of the scholarships. But even if we don't look at scholarships, it is still not, say, a very expensive country to study in. Talking of the job opportunities, see, when you're studying in Denmark, as a student, you're allowed to work 20 hours a week when you're in the semester, and you can also work full-time during the breaks. So a lot of times, the additional expenses that you incur as a student, you'll be able to earn it, and then you'll be able to manage your expenses on your own. And once you complete your education, you have a 2-year visa where you can actually look for a job in the country and you can try and work in Denmark itself. Obviously, this is something which changes from government to government, time to time, depending on the policy. But then Denmark has been pretty consistent with it. So you can very much rely on what is the current scenario in the country. And it will continue to be like that, maybe at least in the near future. Also, there are a lot of good job opportunities for people from IT sector, from hospitality sector, from the design sector. So you can definitely expect some good openings out there. As a student, the only factor that you need to consider is that the cost of living in Denmark might be slightly higher. So you can say that your monthly expenses as a student, as a single student without any dependents, would be somewhere between 800 to 1200 euros, and that is something which you need to take into account before you make any decision pertaining to applying to universities in Denmark. Apart from this, if you talk of the country, it is known to be a very pretty country, very peaceful, very safe. And then if you are looking at all these features, add to that the creativity and the innovative aspects of the university, it's a wonderful proposition to study in Denmark. If you wish to know more about Denmark, or if you wish to apply to courses in Denmark, you can always get in touch with us. Thank you, and stay tuned for more countries. Thank you.